welcome back to the Falkirk football programme live here from the Falkirk Stadium. Give me a rundown of the teams before the teams come out. First of all, Falkirk, number 1, Robert Wiesnick. 2, Kieran Duffy. 3, Mark Twaddle. 4, Brian McLean. 5, Tam Scobie. 6, Burton O'Brien. 7, Mark Stewart. 8, Mark Miller. 9, Carol Finnegan. 10, Tam McManus. And 11, Jack Compton. On the bench for the Bears, number 12, Ross Berry. Number 14, Pedro Moutinho. 15 is Ryan Flynn. 16, Callum Higginbotham. And substitute goalkeeper, Jamie Barclay. Managed to cover all of Falkirk's games, and I have to say the circumstances in the First Division are vastly different from those in the Premier. But here we go. Tony's just saying he thinks they're better. Taddy beaten in the air by Twaddle though. Peels off, Taddy back to Wilson. And takes it past Finnegan. Whips the ball into the far post. Caught there by Wiesnick. Yeah, fouled on the way through, I think, too.
Yeah, just caught in the back of the head, I think.
Oh, Campbell. Straight down Campbell's throat though. Scobie plays it with interest. Finnegan now. Plays it inside. Mark Stewart. Chance to run. Plays Mark Miller. Shot blocked. Now wide to Mark Twaddle. Whipped in first time. Only at the edge of the area though. Cleared out. Taddy waits. Beaten by Twaddle.
Well done, Matt.
Burton O'Brien. Mark Twaddle does well to battle. Burton O'Brien. Oh, and then just. Well, body check by Gregory Taddy there. Campbell trying to find out where Brian could ball into.
How's a penalty?
By kick.
Defender had his hand round Tam Scobie there.
Baird short this time. As is Wilson. Baird gets it. Back to Wilson. Steps inside Finnegan all too easily. Puts it to the far post. Oh, headed over. Kieran Duffy in two minds there. Great turn from Compton. Plays it to the far side. Finnegan waits. And Neil catches. Oh, plays in the space. Taddy just run into that space. Takes it up to McLean. Gets himself free. Just past that far post by Taddy. Knocks it wide. Scott McBride. First time ball in the middle. Well, missed by everybody. Well, back to Twaddle. Again overhit though. Now Taddy. Two on
against two.
Oh, poor play from Taddy. And Miller beat to the ball though. Clipped long. Aimed at Baird. Over Kieran Duffy's head. Baird gets it wide. Duffy does enough to get back. Again, offers the ball to Baird. Poor defending from Kieran Duffy. Gets to the byline. Cuts it back.
There we go.
Taddy misses it. Paul Bundle cleared by Falkirk. Well, what a mess that was. Ball Bundle goalwards.
That must be the Falkirk and McBride there wanting to take it quickly when there's no need.
Finnegan does well. Gets inside to Burton O'Brien. Plays it through to Mark Stewart. Oh, goal for Falkirk. Well, the one bit of play in the first half. Great goal, Tony. Hey, Jamie.
Well, the first bit of positivity from Burton O'Brien, who gets it and starts running with it. And for some reason, this great bit of footwork, gets it through one of the defender's legs. Mark Stewart's running onto it, goes around the keeper and squeezes it in. Great goal. Falkirk shouldn't be in front, but they are. We'll take it.
Well, Burton O'Brien picked up the ball. Good play initially from Carol Finnegan to win it. Play it into Burton O'Brien. Took it on. Spotted the run from Mark Stewart, which is what Stephen Presley wanted. Back to Finnegan. Mark Miller dives in an attacker there on McBride. Well, it's a yellow card for Miller, it's a red card for McBride. The referee will want it to be a yellow for Mark Miller. Down the line it goes. Twaddling quickly. Now Carol Finnegan, chance to run. Drives it straight at Andrew McNeil. Good shot by Finnegan.
Awfully deep.
Played by Walker. Headed clear. Finnegan with Taddy. Taddy turns away.
Oh, here we go.
Finnegan pulls him down. Well, Taddy goes down a bit easily for me. Right, drives it way too high. Well, poor effort, Jamie, you got to say. Mark Miller. Can't quite pick out Mark Stewart. Stewart does well. Pace up to Mark Campbell. Does well, Mark Stewart.
Campbell is coming in now.
Campbell Brian, at the back post.
Brian McLean.
Right
going towards them. Oh,
clash of clear though. Flip back in over the top.
It's a push.
Barton O'Brien does well to get there. And cleared by Mark Stewart. Well, a good bit of defending there from the forward. Tidy. Barton O'Brien's there. Oh, it's come to the top of his head though.
Here we go.
Oh, saved on the lane, he came off Brian McLean. A real heart in the mouth moment there.
Yeah, that's Gregory Taddy missing another chance.
Taddy in space. Brian McLean got his foot to it, lobbed up in the air. Oh, Yesnick had gone the wrong way, but it dropped kindly for him, landed in his arms.
Wonderful block by Brian McLean there. Oh no.
Oh, and driven over the top by Alan Walker. Well, Scroby slipped, then McLean slipped. Taddy squared it to Walker. Well, how many chances are we going to give them, Jamie?
No, it's not looking good for Falkirk now. Chances coming thick and fast for Raith Rovers.
Martin O'Brien stands over it, knocks it wide to Ross Perry. Compton. Tapped inside, corner to Falkirk. Scroby comes short. Header! Oh, just past him, Scroby. Well, free header for Tam Scroby. Should have scored, Jamie.
I think it was Mark Twaddle, but
Mark Twaddle, was it?
Yeah. It worked a dream. Got a free header. Did the right thing as well. Got a lot of power in it. Kept it down, but just wide of the right hand post.
Knocked wide. Okay. By kick, good tackle from Tam Scroby.
Yeah, it's not really worked for Tam. He's not really had much of the play, and that's generally due to Falkirk's poor play. Not really his fault, no service whatsoever, but he's done his bit closing down anyway.
Driven to the back post, Mark Twaddle waits. Campbell gets it down. Into the back of the net by Baird. Well, that was a recipe for disaster. Ball to the far post. Twaddle failed to win it. Campbell headed it down. Great finish from John Baird.
Yeah, well, when you've got a wee striker that's on form like that, and he's sharp in the box, one chance for him, one goal, and that's why he's the league's top scorer. We've got to defend better though. Win the first header, absolutely kills you if you don't win it.
And Barton O'Brien. Flipped over the top for Ryan Flynn to chase. Flynn does well.
This is where he's good. This is where he's good.
Gets into the middle. Over his head. Compton's there. Oh, just heads it wide. Tells Baird to come short. Baird goes in behind. Barton O'Brien picks up the loose ball though. Gets it into Ryan Flynn. Now Ryan Flynn.
Oh.
Yeah. That'll be a booking for Kevin McBride. Cynical foul, Jamie. Compton has a go at it. Oh! Hits the post. Well, unlucky there, Jamie.
What a great free kick. Everyone thought it was going to the back post. Bent it round the wall. Keeper absolute scrambling like mad.
Down the lane it goes. Finnegan does well. Knocked wide to Compton.
He's in. Mark's in.
Stewart on the run.
That's it.
Compton.
Oh,
is it to Mark Stewart?
Yes!
Big goal from Falkirk! Fantastic play yet again, and another goal for Mark Stewart.
Well, we all had a go at him for not passing it earlier, but Mark Stewart kept going, and then made a little run inside, and Jack Compton found him. Great goal, great finish as well.
Well, the two quality pieces of play that Falkirk have had in this game both resulted in goals, Jamie.
Yeah, it's all about the goals, isn't it? You can't really count Falkirk in having a really good performance here, but great goal.
And that puts Mark Stewart on 13 for the season. With 10 minutes to go at the Falkirk Stadium, it's Falkirk 2, Raith Rovers 1. Barton O'Brien nods it down. Stewart can't get there. Brian McLean can't. Knocks over the top. Grant Murray there. Now Compton doesn't wait, gets there. Corner for Falkirk. Good play from Compton, Jamie. Mark Miller. Flips it in. Headed clear. Farthest Scobie. Drives it forward. Oh, good shot from Scobie. Humble knocks in behind for Taddy to chase. Knocks it down.
Here we go. What a strike.
What a strike, just past it. It's hit the frame of the goal on the far side. What a strike that was. McLean manages to get his head to it. Cleared by Scobie. Nodded down. Finnegan can't quite bring under control.
Oh, he's got to win that.
Perry being in the air. Yeah, free kick to Falkirk. No question about that. Brian McLean had that. It's completely under control. Gets it back to Miller.
Back in.
The far post for Compton. Oh, head is just wide. Had to go back across the goalkeeper, Jamie.
Yeah. Well, I'll be telling Callum Higginbottom to get the ball and run it into the corner.
Name to Campbell. Held by Oyeznik. Well, that's got to be a free kick. That's absolutely shocking by Baird. He's bombed forward. McLean gets his head to it. But O'Brien gives it to Mark Miller. And Mark Miller.
Yeah. Got to switch it here. He's got to switch it here. Come on.
Picks out Higginbotham. Steps inside.
There it is.
Oh! Drives it just past by Higginbotham. Good effort, Jamie.
Great effort, yeah. Didn't look as though there was much power in it, but it hit the post anyway.
That's a minute of time added on gone. Waves all the players forward. Driven down the middle. Straight in the arms of Andrew McNeil, but it's intercepted by Grant Murray. Gets it to Wilson. And the referee decides that's enough. Well, great win from Falkirk. Real backs to the wall performance. But they now leave the league in their own hands. They've done the first step. They've beaten Raith Rovers. Second step now is, can they win the 3 games in hand? What a game, Jamie.
Unbelievable. To win a game from a performance like that is unbelievable. Again, good goals from Falkirk, but you know, to win a league, I think you've got to play better than that. But it's a result. They've got a few more games to win to try and get up and get close to these other 2 above them. But I think Dunfermline have drew 0-0. That's Raith Rovers' loss. Fantastic result. You can't ask them more than that, Andy.
I'm joined once again by Thomas Hughes. Well, Thomas, what a second half.
Yeah, it was a brilliant second half and another brilliantly taken goal by Mark Stewart. So,
but if you look at the Raith Rovers goal, I mean, it was obvious what they were going to do. Falkirk just switched off for a second. If you do that, you lose a goal.
Yeah, it was a bit of sloppy defending, but it was a great finish, really. And I suppose Aleshny couldn't really do anything about it. So,
but apart from that one real chance, I mean, there was another one from Gregory Taddy, but as we talked at half time, I mean, that really is Gregory Taddy. I mean, he's brilliant at times, but he just can't seem to put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, I mean, he also teed up one of the other Raith players just outside the area, and he really should have finished better.
That was Walker, Alan Walker.
Blasted it straight over the bar, and Aleshny didn't even have to make a save there.
Yeah, at that point we were saying how many chances are Falkirk going to give them, because they were still on top in that second half, although they didn't really threaten the Falkirk goal.
Yeah, although after Mark Stewart's second goal, Falkirk really started to dominate the game, and Jack Compton came into the game a lot more, and it was a really good end performance by Falkirk. They sort of dried up the attacks that Raith were having. So, and
chat me through the Falkirk. Talk me through the second Falkirk goal.
It was played down the wing to Jack Compton, and people were calling for it to go to the other wing, but he played out to Jack Compton, and he knocked it inside to Mark Stewart, who just tucked it in the far corner past McNeil, and McNeil didn't really have a chance with that one.
And Falkirk had a good chance just before that when Ryan Flynn.
Yes, Ryan Flynn bursting forward and got taken down just outside the area, and Jack Compton stepped up and brushed the outside of the post with his free kick. I mean, I thought it was going in, and then just hit the post. And then they also hit the post in the final couple of minutes with Carl Higginbotham.
And then you've got the situation where you know when they're under real pressure, Raith Rovers, because they move Mark Campbell up front.
Yeah, exactly. And putting your centre back up front is not really the best sort of tactic in a game like this, and so it really opened it up for Falkirk at the end.
Some good performances from Falkirk, not maybe the team performance we would have wanted, but some good performances. Who was your man of the match?
I'd probably give my man of the match to Mark Stewart, just because his movement was brilliant in the second half, and I think his 2 goals will probably be crucial in the title race towards the end of the season. But I think also in the second half, Jack Compton had a really good performance, which I think was quite interesting, as he changed his boots at half time. So I wonder what his boot change had to do with anything. So,
but he had a much more composed second half. I mean, for the goal, Mark Stewart was pointing down the line, but Compton knew he would take it inside and pick him out, because Mark Stewart's best foot, of course, is his left foot, and he did exactly that.
Exactly, and I mean, I actually thought the ball was going wide, but just nested inside the far corner. It was a brilliant strike, and so Mark Stewart took the goal really well, and I think it was a deserved win, really, in the end for Falkirk, because although Raith sort of had more chances, at the end of the day, if you don't take your chances, you're not going to win the league. So
yeah, it was a real backs to the wall performance from Falkirk. I mean, Brian McLean, Tam Scobie, Mark Twaddle, and then Ross Perry. I mean, obviously Kieran Duffy was struggling just back after injury, and he brought in Ross Perry just to shore up the back.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think that was a good decision by Stephen Presley to bring on Ross Perry at that stage, because I think Kieran Duffy on a yellow card, and he was he'd given it away in the first half when Tade had the chance where he really should have scored. And I think he was struggling just a little bit, so I think bringing on Perry at that time was a good decision.
And if you've got to hold on to a result, there's no one better than Callum Higginbotham. He just takes the ball for a walk.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that there's also sort of bringing on, taking off Tam McManus was also a good decision, because really he wasn't in the game. He didn't really get the ball much.
Wasn't really his sort of game though, was it? Long balls and Mark Campbell winning everything. He really needed to feet.
Because sort of about 5'7" tall, he's not going to win very many headers against someone of Mark Campbell's height, and so I think it was a good decision to take him off, and I think we played a lot better after the first 2 substitutions, and I think Jack Compton got a well-deserved sort of standing ovation when he came off for Carl Higginbotham at the end. So
that's your first taste of Scottish football. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did. I enjoyed it a lot, thank you.
Well, you've got work to do, because you're going on to do the Falkirk football programme from downstairs, so I'll let you go.
Okay, thank you.
So join us next on Tuesday night when we're at Cowdenbeath for one of the catch-up games. Falkirk have done the first of the 4 steps they need to take. They beat Raith Rovers here. They've now got to take it on and take it to Central Park and beat Cowdenbeath, who had a 2-2 draw with Dundee. I'm asking my colleague here. So they were 2-1 up against Dundee, but Dundee's run goes on. So they're not going to be any mugs, Cowdenbeath. They're not a bad side under Jimmy Nicholl. Falkirk are going to have to... They certainly played well here, although we did beat them 2-0. But nothing's foregone conclusion in this particular league. Falkirk have done the first part of the 4 steps they need to get to the top of the league. They've beaten Raith Rovers, so the fantastic result and the fantastic news for all Falkirk fans everywhere is that the final score from the Falkirk Stadium was Falkirk 2, Raith Rovers 1.